Welcome, Taurus, to your October heart spread. This reads who you're thinking of, who's in your heart. If I can be so corny, and I think I can, really picks up on who's in your heart. That's the way I designed it. You might be with them, you might not. It picks it up. My fiance Aurora in the background in Aries. I just did the Aries reading a while ago, and it was smack on for her. I don't know. What are you gonna do? I guess it should be, huh? Main thing is don't worry about it. Taurus, you're good. Might have an empty ninth house. That's where I get a little fussy about the cards. I have decks for a long time because I take them out, use them immediately, put them back, and treat them like sacred objects. You know. So we look at you and your person. You're kind of the first card. Second card, your person, and you're kind of the first house. I mean, think of it like that. This person's going to be your seventh house. Your projection of your animus. I already shuffled like 6 times in between. We're talking. Yeah, getting really positive reads. Thank you, Spirit, because it is what it is. I can't. The singles read. I'm trying to come up permanently with that starting 1st of October, and that's always positive because it's simply asking who is your soulmate. Who are they? Can we describe them? When I get the beat on them. Pull a lot of signs and stuff, so it can't really go wrong. It's your soulmate. You know. Heart spread is what it is. Let's see what we got, or who's on Taurus' mind today. The Emperor. Let's talk about Aries. The Emperor. So this is where your mind and heart is at in and around relationships. I try to separate it a little bit from where you're at in terms of your person, which I'll then show in a second here with this third card. Okay, in being the Emperor, there's really good energy coming in a relationship with. You're strong, particularly this one though. You look at it's kind of haughty, got the nose up in the air, so there could be a little of that energy. You've got the Aries Ram there being pronounced with this particular deck, the Ethereal Visions illuminated deck. You're not someone's going to be taken advantage of, I'll say that. And wow, what a way to be met. Your person comes in with another major arcana, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you're coming in being very solid, I'd say. You're either mature or you've got to be past first Saturn return, like 30ish and over, probably older, and very well established in. There's an element here of coming into this relationship, of any relationship, where you're at in relationships, is you're not ready, you're not going to compromise, and you're not going to settle at all. Like, if, they don't, just as little as they, if it's not right, it's not right. You're just like, I'm not having it. I think that's the energy, and that's you just bringing that energy. So here comes your person. Wheel of Fortune, it's Jupiter energy. With that, I really don't want to jump to Sagittarius here, Taurus, but I think like you find your person at a moment of time when something's breaking for them. Could be you, because something's breaking for them. Like if this person, your person here, Crosswatcher, talk to me if you're there. Comments are welcome, by the way. Please do like. Subscription helps a lot. If you like what we're doing, check out the Soul Family read too. It's in the description. Collective read of today for whoever resonates. But Wheel of Fortune has so many possibilities, and one of them could definitely be, maybe when Jupiter goes direct, it's going to be banging on their descendant and coming right across their descendant when it gets full direct, a little steam, and boom, there you are. That's what Jupiter brings to their 7th house. Something like that, but it's a very interesting energy to be in when you're kind of apart from them. So you'll know if you're with this person, you're thinking of them anyway. You must know something about them because it's very much. I don't even want to try to clarify it down. The point is, you're meeting them at a particular stage that's very profound for them. Okay. okay? And they've just probably, I get leveled up in some way, you know? They were a lawyer, now they're a partner, you know? They were, they got a graduate degree and a bigger job. They got married, they had children, but something really positive. I want to look at the bottom. Thank you, Spirit. 5, I had this yesterday for somebody in this position. 5 of Wands. Wow, so you're really expressing Emperor energy here, Taurus. You get it? Emperor could be stubborn, combative, you know, stubborn, the big one. You know, the old Taurus saw about, you know, digging in your heels. But this shows you how you react to them in the relationship. And the way you reacted to them in the 5 of Wands is, I kind of get the feeling like you're testing them, but pretty strongly. Like, these are actions. So, I mean, this could be something like you deliberately stiff them on a date, or you deliberately just ghost them on a date, and then kind of watching to see how they react. It could be. Or it could be just simply you feel the need. Now, they're the ones on your mind, but maybe they're on your mind because you're feeling like you need to get them away from you. And, you know, with the 5 of Wands, at the very least, it would be, you know, a lot of arguing, you know, how you're feeling towards them. It's just like, that's definitely not what I want in a relationship. Now, look at this with them, 10 of Cups. This could go a couple ways, but one of the ways could go, the fact that I find you with the 5 of Wands is really not good. Kind of could indicate to me, at least you feel like, they're really gushing over you. So in terms of how they feel about you, they love you. But this is coming too with this Jupiter Wheel of Fortune energy. I think you feel like it could be a little shallow. It's like, yeah, they're acting like the 10 of Cups, and maybe, you know, but I see you kind of not buying it. And maybe kind of with the 5 of Wands, it'd be heavily questioning them, like questioning the veracity of statements, following up with actions. It could be following up with an investigation, you know, like searching on social media. So interesting here. And a little bit what I get the feeling from the Wheel of Fortune, frankly, to the 10 of Cups. I'm open here, but I've really got a feeling this could be someone who's manipulative, emotionally manipulative, and could be like a user or something. It could be maybe what you're picking up here, why you got your defenses. I keep wanting to pull in this card, which is the 7 of Cups. This is the overall energy. So I have been using that lately in the heart spread. So overall energy, 7 of Cups, I keep wanting to pull. We'll keep that in mind. You know, it's kind of like a fuzziness there, emotional turmoil. Yeah. Injustice, this is your advice. Wow. So this is your advice, important to note, from Spirit in this relationship, specifically toward your person, what Spirit wants to tell you to do. And basically, coming under the 5 of Wands, it seems to me like you want to bring justice to this situation. It almost looks like they might have done you wrong in the past. You know, with this, it's Mercury retrograde today. I'm doing it on today, the Monday the 27th. Check out the Soul Family read today. Yeah, there could be something going on there. Maybe they came back from the past and now they're just like, oh, you know, and you're just what you should be in Mercury retrograde. Do not just, if you just look, call me back. It's like November 13th. It's so all over with, clears its post shadow. So look, call me back on the 14th of November. We'll talk about it. That's the best way. I swear to God, don't even go there. But yeah, so maybe that's the way you're handling it. 5 of Wands, you're like, you know, beating that away with a baseball bat. But it's like basically your call here. I think how I'd read this, Spirit is saying it's your call. You're the Emperor, and Emperor, let justice be served, which is your call anyway. it's a relationship, and it's always our call, you know. Is what, particularly if you're in the Emperor energy, you know, should be. And their advice is the Fool. I get like the sense with them that they got nothing left to lose, and it's advice from Spirit. It also could be the start over card. It also can be terribly sincere, because the Fool is, he's not gonna pretend anything. He's just so exuberant, just lost in the moment, the Zero Arcana. Jumping off a damn cliff, with an umbrella, It could be something like that, like their advice, and that's kind of gives me a feeling coming under the Ten of Cups. It's like the bottom falling out of those emotions, like the bottom falls out and like reality comes out. And I get the sense that you see then, it's kind of specific reading, it's strong reading. You see then that they're actually, what this Wheel of Fortune is they're kind of falling. Icarus, and the wings melt, falls back to the ground. Like they went for something, gambling, maybe literally, and fell back down. Excuse me. Man. Okay, no worries. It is not COVID. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so it is allergies. Yeah, so it's a pretty complex interaction here, and it's like you're here with Justice, and when they like fall out of their emotion, let's say other than that, into like reality, and you kind of see where they're coming from, it's like your choice as to whether or not to kind of catch them or not. I mean, you are thinking about them, Taurus, so there's something. Wow, Eight of Pentacles. Work. I mean, it's pretty strong advice from Spirit to work on this relationship. That's what I'm thinking, like there's yet a relationship here, the Wheel of Fortune, it could be not so much that they see you as their home and paycheck. It could be they see you as some kind of wish fulfillment too. Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Cups. It could be a little bit of too good to be true too, when you throw the Fool into it. And I'm talking about that bottom dropping out, but it's like that needs to happen. There's like a pretense, and maybe what your combativeness is here, Taurus, with the Five of Wands, is, just tell me what the fuck is really going on. Sorry to say fuck, I'm trying not to go. Tell me what the F is going on, It's like I can handle it, I'm the freaking Emperor here. Don't, come give it to me. And then for them it's going to be like jumping off the cliff to tell you, right? But Spirit's telling you to work on this, and it means work on it. And it could be 8 months. Sure, with the Eight of Pentacles, I would go there. No problem with that. And Four Swords, and heal it. Wow. So I keep in mind too, these are not always romantic relationships. It's a heart spread for who's on your mind. I was saying the other day, God, I want to do an animal read for like what your animal wants you to know. It's like a good read for love, which I haven't done, but I really think it would be helpful. And so this is what you need to know is there has to be this healing, and that's what this relationship is for. It's like all about healing. I don't even want to like clarify the Four Swords, because it's like, to me, saying the point of this relationship is healing. Like if you look at the composite chart, you got the Eight of Pentacles and the Four Swords. It tells you a lot, like what a relationship is about. What is the meaning? Like why? If you ask, like, why are you in this? What does it do for you? How, that's going to show you. So this could be some emphasis upon the 10th house, 4th house, maybe Sun and Moon opposition, something like that in composite. And this to me is soul work, when I see this. It's like, and I'm saying it kind of carefully because, there's a season and a reason. And for you guys, it's a season and a reason that you're together. But I think part of what needs to happen is for you guys to figure out yourselves what exactly it is between you that you have. And the Emperor wants to tell you, Cross-Watcher, that nothing's going to happen until you knock it off and just come clean, tell them whatever it is, because they can handle it. All right, so thank you guys.